Hello and welcome to another iceberg video. Today we've got another episode of Pokémon Showdown coming your way. I did say in the previous episode that we could do some doubles battles, so let's start with that. We've got some random doubles battles coming your way, and it starts right now. Lopunny and Umbreon versus Berserker and Kyurem Black. This is going to be interesting. Alright, Lash Out against Lopunny. We'll go Dragon Claw against Umbreon. A Fake Out right away against Berserker. Dragon Claw doesn't really do too much against Umbreon, but a Toxic in response. Okay, next round, Iron Head and Icicle Spear. I think I know what Lopunny wants to do here, but I don't know if it's really going to happen. I'm going to start the timer so that way it won't take so long to find out, and right as I do that, they make their move a close combat as Berserker recovers with a Citrus Berry. Icicle Spear... Oh wow! Oh wow! Okay, that did a lot of damage. Iron Head, placing Umbreon into the yellow, recovers with the Citrus Berry. Alright, we're going to switch out Berserker because he's in trouble. Dragon Claw to take out Lopunny, a switcheroo. And Foul Play takes out Berserker. Dragon Claw takes out Lopunny, so it's 5-5. Next Pokemon heading on, it's gotta be Scizor. If the U-turn didn't cut it, I think this will. Also, I have no idea why U-turn is a bug-type move. We've already done some damage against Umbreon. We'll see what Alakazam can do, and right as I say that, Entei comes out. Moonlight and a Bug Bite does a lot against Umbreon. Dragon Claw does a decent amount against Entei. Go dual Wing Beat, and why not? Let's go Icicle Spear against Umbreon. Actually, I see the call here. Entei wants to go all in against Scizor, so I'm not going to let that happen. Inteleon heading out. Sacred Fire, perfect read. Inteleon does get burned from it, however, and Kyurem is out from the Foul Play. So we're going to bring Haxorus out next. I do like multi-hit moves. Muddy Water is a big example of that, so I'll go with that and a Dragon Claw against Entei. It misses Umbreon, but Entei is taken out from it. Dragon Claw, double team. That's how it's done. I meant to say double KO there, but that's a really good play to get us back in it. Kingdra heading out, and Alakazam heading out as well. And Muddy Water's the only move I could use. I'm honestly okay with that for now. And right as I say that, Kingdra goes for the Dynamax. Alakazam already down in the yellow. Lowered accuracy, a critical hit on the Psychic, and super effective against Kingdra, who also has a max Wormwind. I guess what goes around comes around. And now I concede a double KO. Gardevoir and Scizor, the final two Pokemon heading out, but it's still a pretty close game. Especially since I could go Moonblast against Kingdra and Bug Bite against Alakazam. Right? Shadow Ball against Gardevoir, super effective and critical hit, but recovers to the yellow with a Citrus Berry. Scizor also still in it just barely. The Moonblast takes out Kingdra, and the Bug Bite takes out Alakazam. One more Pokemon to go. Scizor is now out. It's a 1v1. This is really getting interesting. And the last Pokemon is going to be Archeops, or Archeops. Once again, I don't know how to pronounce that. I have a recovery move? No, I don't. So let's go for a Moonblast again. Archeops with a dual Wing Beat. Game over. But a good game to open up this episode. A 1-0 loss, and I'll tell you what, it was a pretty exciting game compared to most of the games I had last time. So we'll see where we can go from here. I am gonna go for another doubles battle though. Question is this one gonna be a win? Lantern and Skuntank versus Palisand and Jinx. I've got options here. Scald against Palisand, Crunch against Jinx. Lovely Kiss puts Skuntank to sleep. Scald puts Palisand in the yellow and burns her as well. Recovers with the Citrus Berry. As Palisand gets back to the green, so does Skuntank from Scorching Sands. Try and double team against Jinx here. I'm gonna keep Skuntank because I don't want this to be a problem later on. If they take down Skuntank, they take down Skuntank. Another Lovely Kiss though, and both Pokemon are asleep. Scorching Sands again, super effective and a critical hit. Recovers back to the green, however. This is getting increasingly frustrating. How long is it going to take before either of the Pokemon wake up? Psychic, Lantern deep in the yellow, and Skuntank wakes up as I say that. Jinx going for the taunt, and a double team against Lantern. I got Kieran Black again? We're going to go with a Clawitzer. Bronzong has Levitate, so that could be a really good call. Go Crunch against Palisand. I almost forgot Palisand's part Ghost. So it's super effective against both of these Pokemon, really. Psychic takes out Clawitzer. Decent hit there, super effective Crunch, super effective U-turn as Jinx gets back to the green. Gonna bring Bronzong on. Scorching Sands, Skuntank is out. Thank you for your service. And I guess bring Clawitzer back. We'll go Iron Head. Iron Head against Jinx. Muddy Water to try and double team Clawitzer. Muddy Water. Dry Skin for Jinx, but Palisand is taken out from that. And Iron Head double KO as Jinx is blown out of the water with it. Mew is heading out, Raikou heading out as well. Now this could be trouble. Alright, go Body Press against Raikou. All he got is Muddy Water, and I'm okay with that. Raikou going for the Dynamax. Max Darkness against Bronzong. That lowers both Pokemon's special defense. Tail Inhaler, critical hit against Raikou. And a Body Press doesn't really do as much. Bronzong's got some good defense, so we can use that to our advantage on this Dynamax. Go Muddy Water again. Max Lightning, critical hit against Bronzong. And a Pollen Puff. And Raikou recovers a little bit. Mew's in a lot of trouble though. Trying to recover on the Citrus Berry, but the Max Steel Spike, a bit overkill. It's 4-3, but not really a definite 4-3. Spectrier heading out. How long is this gonna take? Dark Pulse, critical hit on Clawitzer. Max Darkness on Bronzong, and a double KO right there. Raikou out of the Dynamax, and the final two Pokemon heading out. I'll take the risk on the Earthquake. And we'll go for an Icicle Spear as well against Spectrier. Shadow Ball against Flygon. Recovers back to the green on the Citrus Berry, and an Aura Sphere doesn't even take Kyurem down to the yellow. Raikou out from the Earthquake. And there's more to come. The Icicle Spear. Spectrier gets back to the green. Only a 2-hit move. His Spectrier can only fall down to the yellow. Kingler now heading out. This one's gonna be up in the air. Spectrier opting for the Protect. Dragon Claw, not really worth it. The Fusion Bolt. Kingler in the red. Liquidation will take down Flygon. Who's the more threatening Pokemon here? Shadow Ball takes out Kyurem. So that doesn't really matter, does it? So up next, we're gonna go Monotype and then close it out with a Hackmon's Cup. So let's see what we got. Scrafty against Clefable. Good start. And they switch out right away. The Moonblast still did a decent amount of damage. Meteor Mash, 1-hit KO on Clefable. Alright, I'm gonna go Mimikyu here. Actually, that might be the wrong call. Because I thought it was fighting that was super effective against Fairy, it was really the Steel. And now Lucario goes for a Dynamax and shows absolutely no mercy, but a good call on the Disguise. The signature ability for Mimikyu. But now in a bit of trouble. I honestly kind of forgot this was a Monotype battle. And I've got absolutely nothing that could resist a Steel-type move. So Max Steel Spike takes out Mimikyu. It's fighting against Fairy, but that Steel advantage is working wonders for Lucario at the moment. Max Steel Spike again, a 1-hit KO again. Lucario now out of the Dynamax. Comfy now heading out. Draining Kiss, Lucario deep in the red. Meteor Mash takes out Comfy again. Up next I've got Ribombee. And Psychic will finally take out Lucario. Do they have any other plans here? If they have a Toxicroak. Zamazenta. Pure fighting type. Moonblast. Zamazenta down to the yellow. Lowered special attack. Wild Charge. A decent amount of damage. The recoil could be costly though. Psychic will take out Zamazenta. So who's next? Scrafty heading back out? I don't know if that's a good call or not. And there we go. Silvally heading out immediately. Moonblast puts Silvally in the yellow, but an Iron Head. And one more Pokemon remaining. And it's 4 times weak to Steel. And an Iron Head again. Diancie holds on and lands the Moonblast. 2 more Pokemon remaining. Poliwrath now heading out. That might wrap it up. Close combat. Doesn't really matter when your Pokemon's not at full health. I had the advantage as well, and I nearly got swept by Lucario. Drapion against Dracovish. So it is Dark against... I think it's going to be Dark against Water. Go for some Toxic Spikes off the bat. Vicious Wren, Drapion in the yellow. Poison Jab doesn't do too much, but does poison Dracovish. And another vicious Wren. Drapion is the first one out, and I don't really have anything that can do super well against Dracovish. No dragon moves, no fairy moves, no nothing. I'll go for Zoroark. Dark Pulse, Dracovish in the red now. And the Vicious Wren One hit KO, not even super effective. Dracofish down to 1%. That Vicious Rend is only getting more and more powerful, but couldn't remain forever. Dracofish now out. It is Dark against Water. Seismitoad against Liepard. This moveset's pretty bad. At least Knockoff does a decent amount in Rain Dance. Ooh, the Encore to put Seismitoad at bay, that's a good play right there. Make a U-turn as well. Well, why not have the other Pokemon make a U-turn first? That's actually a really good idea though, because Urshifu is now heading out. Another, I think, new DLC in Sword and Shield. And also a fighting type for an added bonus. And this is what happens. Alright, Liepard heading out again. Go for Knockoff, why not? Hydro Pump, one hit KO once again. Absolutely dominant. Vicious Rend and Hydro Pump sweep. Earthquake will take out Amistar though. Might provide a bit of a lifeline here. Primarina now heading out. I don't have anything good. Going for the Moonblast. The Earthquake doesn't put Primarina in the yellow, but everything else will do that. The Sandstorm and the Poison. But I think it might be too little too late, and Moonblast will be the closer here. I did this in the previous video, and it was pretty interesting to see, like, all of the randomness of it. So that's why I'm doing it again. Nickit versus Sizzlipede. Steel Beam would be pretty good if Sizzlipede wasn't a fire type. Twister doesn't do too much. X-Scissor, a bug type with a bug type move in the Hackmon's Cup. Not what you would expect. Oh, I should have looked at the... Oh, actually, no. No. Hang on. This is perfect. Activate... Oh, right as I was about to activate the timer. And the Diamond Storm misses. I do have this, though. Axu's probably got, like, a massive electric type or something. Fairy Wind doesn't do too much. Axu with a Horn Leech doesn't do as much as I thought, but Axu is back to full force with it. I'm gonna go for the Reed. This is a very interesting moveset, and we'll see what happens with it. Horn Leech again, that's a very good read. Are you serious? I have 4 status moves. Right, Sizzlipede heading back out. Follow Me doesn't work. Follow Me once again fails. The Zen Headbutt. Interesting strat. It is super effective. Nature Power turns into Tri-Attack and doesn't really do much, but the Zen Headbutt misses. Nature Power again, Tri-Attack. And the Zen Headbutt will take out Skorupi. Go back in with the... We'll go for the Reed. They are going to opt for the switch, and that provides a decent Reed. It is super effective. I'm going to bring on Marowak. Goes for a Thunder Fang and another Reed! Good stuff. And I've got a bunch of Grass-type moves here. We're going to go for Energy Ball. Axew now heading out. Okay. That's a decent Read right there. I don't really have anything that is super effective. So we're gonna play the patient game. Spiky Shield. Axew is going physical. Conceding a bit of damage with that. It's a good call. And with that, I'm gonna see what Gabite can do. Axew going for another Horn Leech. Recovers. I feel like this Pokemon's just gonna spam Horn Leech at this point. And there's really, like, almost nothing I can do about that. Sucker Punch, critical hit, and an Icicle Spear! And Gabite is out. Good night. Jigglypuff now heading out. Going to go for a Gunk Shot. Axew poisoned and in the yellow. Horn Leech is going to help try and recover some of that energy right there. Going to go for another Gunk Shot, and that takes out Axew. That's the first KO I've had. Diggersby now heading out. And I'm gonna switch out. Marowak heading out, going for the spikes. Trying to make sure that I don't switch out again, which I probably will. And that's a good read. The Sizzlipede now heads out. Land's Wrath doesn't really do too much against Marowak, and neither does the Overdrive. We'll go Overdrive again. X-Scissor. Puts Marowak in the yellow. Overdrive. I think the next X-Scissor could take out... Oh! That's a good call. And all I have is Grass and Electric, so not going to work well against Leafeon. Going for the Bulk Up. Gunk Shot is a physical move. Razor Leaf. And the Gunk Shot is super effective and poisons once again. The Razor Leaf will take out Jigglypuff. Leafeon now down to the red as Golduck heads out. Missed Razor Leaf. It's Golduck opting for the Phantom Force. And a switch out! Perfectly played. And I guess it's fair play as well. This is revenge right there. I missed my previous Phantom Force, and my opponent responds back with the exact same move. It doesn't do too much, but nonetheless, you cannot find a better definition of vengeance than that. At least the concept of it. Gonna switch out, Marowak heading on. Phantom Force once again. And Marowak handles the Phantom Force well. Energy Ball doesn't do too much against Diggersby. Phantom Force again. And Marowak's still in it! Diggersby down to the yellow with that Magical Leaf. This Pokemon's got some pretty good defense. Going for the Spiky Shield. That's perfectly played right there. Quick Strike. Spiky Shield fails, and the Accelerock will take out Marowak. Golduck down to 5%. Rotom's calling it GG right there. And as rough as it is, I think that's going to be what closes it out. If you haven't already, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you in the next video.